Avis Buchanan is definitely a person who is deserving of the Justice Potter Stewart Award. We're talking a Supreme Court justice who was moderate but who had opinions about certain things. And he had a way of pushing forward with his opinions. Avis Buchanan was that same kind of person who made a difference to her clients, to those around her, to her colleagues. She is just the kind of person that should get all of the accolades that can be given to her for her lifelong work.
I knew both her parents from parents who were highly principled and had a very strong commitment to their community, to their church, and Avis has followed in that tradition. And so, one of the things I found striking about Avis is she and I would often go about town to meetings and to court appearances and the like. Beside her being known and well regarded by the judges in the courts, the federal and local courts, she was known by the taxi cab drivers, and she was known by the custodians, the doormen, and other people we passed on the street. Everybody seemed to know Avis and regard her highly and give her hugs. And so she is somebody who, in her representation of people in the District of Columbia, is truly a Washingtonian leader.
The quality that I admire the most about Avis Buchanan is that she's a quiet force to be reckoned with, that she doesn't yell at people, she doesn't get into heavy arguments, but she's very effective when she does argue or when she has to negotiate. Those are the kind of qualities that I just love in her. PDS, for example, is an agency of lawyers who are very smart, who are very opinionated, and who have their own way of doing things. Avis Buchanan was able to marshal those talents so that the clients there were represented well. And then when she became a leader of the agency, she was able to get folks to do what was necessary for the agency to keep going in a positive direction.
So I am probably, at the time of this video, a little more into about 7 or 8 months into this job. And I can tell that Avis's work at PDS was unbelievably impactful. She has managed to take care of this entire office through things like a pandemic, through things like furloughs. She manages the budget here. She manages the people here. She does it all with such a beautiful grace about her. And she has been impactful that she has maintained this amazing organization for 20 years.
She's very adamant about the work that she does. She's passionate. You can hear it in her voice. You can see it in her work ethics and her ability to assist anyone at any time. It speaks volumes.
She has handled cases that have gone on for years and sometimes more than a decade, and has done so indefatigably, and recognizing the commitment she's taken on to her clients and to the important work she's done. And it's been a real inspiration to all of us.
And I can say, following Avis, her leadership and her tenacity and her ability to perform in various situations, to be honest and to practice integrity and to have courage, to go after those issues that lies under rocks sometimes that no one wants to lift up, but she'll lift them up. Lift those issues up, lift those rocks up to take those issues on head on.
Avis Buchanan, I would say to you that Mom and Dad in heaven are proud of you, that your faith, your perseverance, your belief in fairness that all came from them is something that they treasured about you, I treasured about you, and most of the people that knew you treasured. They are so proud of you.
As a Black woman in this space, to see how you have been able to maintain who you are and navigate that space and be very true to you, it is completely inspirational to me. So I am honored to be able to follow in your legacy and honored to be able to celebrate you today.